goes into the other turnout.
Can't. The drawbar hits here. The drawbar hits.
Cut it off like your other one. You already know what to do. If it hits.
Well, it pretty much hits not only the bar, but also hits the motor.
Oh, okay.
You want me to look for an inch?
No, I don't know. You got a 1.5 inch piece?
Well,
A little short straight one we have?
I'll have to look, or look under here, but
I can put in the 8-inch radius on these ones.
it was in the bedroom. But it was in a box, but I have that straight piece.
How long is that? That's 3. That takes up too much space if you can get away with 1.5.
Let me go look. I think it's in here in this other room. How about this side, Wade?
Yeah, try and see if that gives you enough room so it doesn't interfere. Yeah, lift it up a little higher, yeah. One of those, see if that helps. Otherwise, you have to go to the 3-inch one.
Okay, we'll see what happens now, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I need 2 on this other side, and then 2 on the siding. Okay, another one. Do you ever have people when they give you stuff they want you to give it back, or you didn't have that problem?
I've never had that problem.
Okay, Wade, let's see if we can make this, or maybe I should put 2 more on the siding because there's none. So I have no more reef over there. He thinks it takes those ones, you know, those 30-foot ones that take the ice on top. Well, this doesn't have a loader to anything on top. You have to, it loads from the building into the box car over there. He thinks it's,
That's for icing the reefers, so they can go to a packing house and have stuff, but inside.
Gotta wait. Well, the drawbar hits. But
Still hits.
yep, but not the motor now, but the drawbar hits. And you can't throw the switch because it's hitting the part of the drawbar. You want me to put a 3-inch?
Yeah, you can put a 3-inch in.
You want to take out?
Either that or cut the drawbar. Prefer not to cut the drawbar. We don't have to.
I know that was hard to cut the drawbar, but that could work, I think. You want to take out the 1-inch? There you go. I'm putting the Okay, Wade, does this look good?
Well, it's in. Put some straight. Put the short curve off the curve side.
You mean this?
Yeah, put that up on the curve side. And then put straight tracks behind everything and see how much, if you're happy with how much room you have for switching or storage or whatever.
At least the switch isn't hitting anymore. It was operated.
Okay. Add a 9-inch on the straights. Keep going back with your 9-inch there.
put a bumper on this guy.
Right. You might be able to put a 6-inch there instead of a 3-inch to see whatever fits in there, the longest piece you put in.
Is this a 3
That
inch?
looks like a 6. Yeah, that looks like a 6. Put it in if it fits. Good.
Yeah, it looks good, Wade.
Good. Okay, off the curve piece, did you add one curve on that?
The one I just worked on?
No, the front one. Yeah, that turnout. Did you put a little curve piece on there?
Affirmative.
Put a straight track after. You may have to put one more curve piece in there
Okay.
to make a parallel with the other track.
Okay, I'll put a straight in there.
Put it straight in and see what it, yeah, and then show me.